get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And y'all see me still out here trying to keep the skills sharpened. You know, but I'm on the it's crazy. I'm trying to play this and the beta. Even though I think I recorded this game like a couple weeks ago. It was just kind of sitting in my files somewhere, and so I was like, let me edit it out a little bit, you know, and use it to kind of talk about the beta. And so one of the biggest improvements that I see with the beta, maybe the biggest improvement thus far, is the response, the wide receiver response. I know there are a lot of guys, they always come in the comments like, man, I can't get my receivers to react. I can't, you know, I get it. Trust me, I get it. It happens, still happens to me. But the one thing I have noticed in the beta is the unique, not only the animations are more responsive, but the unique nature of the animation from receiver to receiver. So every receiver is not going to necessarily give you the same kind of secure catch in every situation. Sometimes, you know, it just depends on where the ball is and the height of the receiver and all that kind of stuff. But I'm thoroughly, and y'all know it takes a lot to impress me in terms of Madden, because I always take this stuff with a grain of salt, but I am thoroughly impressed with the wide receiver reactions in terms of when you click on to them, you know, hesitating or, you know, trying to put yourself in the most advantageous position to, you know, make the catch, you know, taking advantage of the leverage, either shielding the defensive back off, you know, stacking, restacking, body positioning, and using the physicality. This game it appears at the moment as the beta currently stands, because you know things change, it appears to be one of the more physical Maddens we've had in a long time, at least as long as I can remember. I think for me, I'm an old guy, so the last real physical Madden, in my opinion, was the Madden with Ray Lewis on the cover. So that was, I don't even remember what year that was. That was so long ago. But, you know, to me, that's a positive, because it opens the door for more balanced gameplay. It opens the door to take advantage or set the tone for a real skill gap, which is something I think that, you know, to a certain degree, they try to avoid, you know. And so we'll see, you know, what's adjusted. Will we cry our way out of the pass rush? Because I said it yesterday on yesterday's video, the pass rush is really good, or it has a more organic and, you know, more natural feel to it. I can see when a guy clubs a guy, you know, he kind of, it slows the defensive line down. The re-acceleration part is not as fast as in years past. You know, a guy could just bull rush a guy and run through him, and he's basically full speed the whole time. And not to say that it doesn't happen, because I've seen it happen on the beta, but it is nowhere near as prevalent as years past. And so that's definitely another improvement. I hope we don't cry our way out of that. Running game, I said it yesterday. A lot of stuff I said yesterday. Running game is fantastic. Learning you're gonna have to really get in tune with your passing settings, and I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys too much, but you're gonna have to really kind of tweak your passing settings according. I don't know if you're going to be able to survive with whatever you have them on now, and I don't know for each individual person. And so, but for me, I had to increase my reticle speed. And so I'll give you that little nugget right there that you may have to increase your reticle speed. And the reason why is because the reticle speed kind of helps you get rid of the ball a little bit faster. And so I'm telling you, the block sheds are serious, especially if you have a serious D lineman. It's like guys I'm playing now. Like I played 2 guys and both of them had the Browns, and I've gotten killed by Myles Garrett both games. And so it's an issue. Understanding, having to your line protections. Now you have the full slides, you have the half slides, you can double team. There's still the ability to ID the mic. There are the mechanics to that. While they're the same, they seem a little bit different in order to find adjustment efficiency. And that's another caveat for me, is the fact that I still don't like the speed of the adjustments on the game. And I know it's maybe in accordance with the momentum and how the game's going and all that stuff, but I just don't feel like you should have to sit there and try to hot route a guy 17 times just to let the clock run down to 5, and then they finally let you get the hot route you want, and then the clock runs out. And which is something I absolutely hate on 24. I hate that. And so I just think if they look at this game from a more objective standpoint, I'm not saying just let the guys run roughshod and just everybody should be able to sit there and be able to make 100 adjustments. But the real thing is defensively, when you come out of the huddle, which there is no huddle, so when you line up on the field, you should be able to make adjustments. I promise, if y'all bring the huddle back, y'all would solve so many problems. As I talked about yesterday, the switch stick, it's going to work for some people. And then for some people, a lot of people are gonna get frustrated with it, and they're not gonna find the efficiency in it. For me, I think it's being marketed the wrong way, and this is just my personal opinion. I think it's being marketed the wrong way because it's being marketed as if it's something that's gonna help you get a lot of interceptions, and it's not. It'll help you. It's gonna help you come up. It's going to help you get interceptions, but not the way you're thinking in terms of the switch. It's going to help you get interceptions through your ability to disguise yourself and your user. So that's something that we'll cover in the college football mechanics guide, college football 25 mechanics guide, and also it's something that we'll also probably cover. I'm sure we're going to cover that in the Madden 25 mechanics guide also, which is going to come out later on in August, once the Madden game comes out. And so y'all can tell I'm excited, man. This is my time of year. All my guys are hitting me up now, and they're like, man, coach, have you played? And do you see how the mechanics work on this game? And a lot of guys, we love the beta because the beta is probably Madden in its purest form, before all the BS starts. And so, yeah, I'm enjoying these little times to just get out here and really play the game, in an effective, efficient way, before all the, before they start adding, all the curves to it, as I say. And yeah, y'all have to just take that for what it's worth. But as I said, man, it's an exciting time, man, because this is going to be a different year. Just having the college and then having to piggyback right into Madden, man. This is going to be crazy, man. So, what was going on in this game? I let this guy come back. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. This guy he came back on me a little bit in this game, and he's going for 2 right here. So it's 28-23. Let me get into this game just a little bit. I know y'all been watching it, but like when I get down here, I'm trying to blitz. I'm trying to play the flats, and he caught me right there with a nice little wheel route. That's something you guys are gonna have to get used to. There is actually a way to create a wheel route through the custom stem, and so that's something, man. The custom stem thing is deadly. When I say it's deadly, it's deadly. I've put up over 50 points on several occasions playing the beta at this point. Just understanding how to utilize the custom stem with certain route combinations and putting guys in, in a position where it's very difficult for the user to be able to cut off a lot of the shorter routes. And then, if you're able to custom stem like a backside dig or something of that nature, man, it becomes very difficult to get a stop. Now, in accordance to that, I think that's why the pass rush has to stay where it is, because if you're going to allow the custom stem, but you're not going to allow custom adjustments in terms of opening up the yardage for us in our zone adjustments, then yeah, the pass rush is going to have to be good, because otherwise, man, I'm telling you, Madden's going to be a super high scoring game once guys really understand what they're capable of in terms of setting up their route combinations with the custom stems. And the custom stem, it does not work on every single route. There are certain routes that you can't get it, but yeah, the routes that you can get it on, man, I am here to tell you, bro, it is going to be something else. Another thing, let me talk about this real quick while I'm watching this. The running game. I'm still seeing the offensive line kind of doubling back sometimes when the guy has nobody to block. It seems like he doubles back a little bit and gets in the way of the ball carrier. That's something that probably I'm hoping that they're going to tweak in between now and the time that the game actually drops. And I'm hoping this is not an issue in the college football 25. Hopefully EA will get that together, man. But yeah. Anyway, man, I hope you guys are enjoying your Saturday. It's your boy Coach. I'm out.